Good morning, first graders. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd. Wednesday, April 23rd. We're going to take a look at a few of the worksheets you have to work on today. I'm going to explain your seat work and then we'll go over the math paper together. The first thing I want you to see in your fact worksheet is that you have this You Be the Teacher paper. So you're going to take some time, find the ones that are wrong and circle them. You can write the correct answer next to them. So those are pretty easy. We enjoy those. Past that, we'll look at our math paper, our guided class practice in a minute. We're going to take a look at this paper here. In this number 1, it says circle the special sound. So we're looking for the S-I-O-N, jeune in television. Here you're going to match your contractions, the two words that make up the contraction with the contraction on this side. Down here, you're going to add the suffix S to the root word. So remember, we don't have to change the word when we add S. And then you're going to add ED. And we do have to change the word when we add ED. If it's a short vowel sound, we double the consonant. If the long vowel sound, we drop the E, the suffix ED. And you remember all of that. Okay, right here it says, write the missing pictures are, we have a ladder, we have this word says hollow, this one is rattle, here is pepper, pillow, and fiddle, ladder, yellow, puzzle, slipper, willow, and saddle. So there you're going to double the consonant and add the special sound at the end to make a word. On the bottom, circle all the special sounds. Did you find 20 sounds? And you're going to look for these on the back of your binder. Okay, those are tricky. And when Ms. Zimmerman graded last week, I just glanced at those. Okay, I know that's awfully hard to do at home when you're not with Mrs. Zimmerman. So those are seat work. If you need those directions again, you can back your video up and listen to it. You can listen to each section and then fill in that pause it, fill in that section, and then go on to the next section. Now we're going to take a look at our guided class practice. So if you need to, real quick, you can draw it says 8-centimeter line for your name. Write your name, the date, and the day of the week. Remember, today is the 23rd. You can write tally marks for today's date. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so that you can see what I see. We're getting ready to work through this together. Okay, so you should have written your name, the date, and the day of the week. If you're not done with that, you can go ahead and pause the video and do that now. You're going to write the number 113 on the place value chart. So you write 113. Okay, so you should have written the number 113, so that's 113. Then it says circle the digit that tells the number of 100s. All right, here's our story. It says Elizabeth has 2 dimes and 4 pennies. So we would draw the 2 dimes and 4 pennies. If you want to color the pennies brown, that will help you. Stephanie has 1 penny and 5 dimes. So here's what I would do. Before you keep going, I would draw a line here so that you remember this is how many more we're getting. Okay, just to divide the 2 up. All right, so Stephanie has 1 penny and 5 dimes, so it looks like that. So here we have 2 dimes and 4 pennies. Here we have 1 penny and 5 dimes. And color the pennies brown. Now, don't be tricked here. All of these in the middle are pennies. This one is a penny. We color them all brown. How many dimes do the girls have together? Well, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would write 7 in this blank. How many pennies do the girls have together? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much money is that? 75 cents. 7 dimes and 5 pennies is 75 cents. So we add all this up, we know that's 75 cents. The children in Mrs. Bryant's class made this graph about their favorite colors. Write one thing you know about the children in Mrs. Bryant's class. Well, let's do a little writing here. right here you have the colors. There's green, blue, yellow, and red. You have a few things you could write. You don't have to write all the things I write. You could just pick one, okay? Most of the students liked blue. You could say the least students liked yellow. You could say green and red were the same. There are many things you can say about that. That's just 3 of them, okay? So many things you can say about that, but you can write one of those down on the line if you like. Okay, measure this line segment using inches. If you have a ruler, you can measure it. If not, I'll go ahead and tell you that it is 3 inches. Measure this line segment using centimeters. If you have a ruler, you can measure that one. And if you don't have one, then I'll go ahead and tell you that it is 8 centimeters long. Okay, now we're going to find some answers, and I put up a hundreds number chart over here to help you with that. Remember, we subtracted 10 yesterday and the day before. When we subtract 10, we're going to go back up by 10s. When we add 10, we go down. Okay? All right, so here it says 48 minus 10. So here's 48. If we subtract 10, we're going that way. So 48 minus 10 equals 38. I don't know if they're going to do this one or that one next. Let's tap and see. Okay, so that's the next answer we're looking for. 39 plus 10. Here's 39. 10 more is 49. So you would write 49 in this blank. Over here, we're going to add these 3-digit numbers up together. Do you see 2 numbers there that equal 10? I always look for that first because that makes it so easy. I see that 7 plus 3 equals 10. And so if 7 plus 3 equals 10, and you count 2 more, then 10 plus 2 is 12. You could also say that 2 plus 3 equals 5, and 5 plus 7 is 12. You could say 7 plus 2 is 9, and 9 plus 3 is 12. I think it's easier to add 10. All right, we're going to take a look at a couple of subtraction facts here. We'll talk more about this tomorrow in our math lesson, but for today, we'll take a look at it. We have 8 minus 6. So I'm going to go over here and take 8, and then we'll take away 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Right here, we have 5 minus 4. We know that's a difference of 1 because those numbers are beside each other on the number line. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 4 equals 1. Okay, you're always welcome to go back and check these videos. You can take a look at your seat work. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. All right, I'll talk to you later.